Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy D-Nail YG. King of the channel right here, Dirty Creek Sportsman. We're back with another episode of what? MLB The Show. Okay, so yesterday I tried to play the show. You know what I'm saying? I tried to play it, but that shit kept lagging and everything. I was like, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? On the Easter. You know what I'm saying? Like using the Lord's name in vain on the Easter, but that's neither here nor there. Today we got the Colorado Rockies again on the 12th. You know what I'm saying? On the 12th of Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be on ESPN with this game since we're in June. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. And we're with the, you know what I'm saying? That's the same month as the NBA playoffs and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Summer League and all that. Oh, that's another thing that's coming back. College Hoops 2K8 Summer League. So please do not miss it. And I repeat, do not miss it, dog. Like, 1 second. My bad, but we about to get right into the game, so we can kick this shit off and get right into it. I hate how they group the music in there together, but it's all good. Let's go!
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-2. The win was their 16th straight. The Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Padres 6-4. It was their 7th win in a row. The Pittsburgh Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the Giants 10-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 7-0. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. The New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. The Phillies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-2. Adam Morgan had his first victory of the year, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 5-4. Christopher Sanchez collected win number 3 this year, leading the Rays past the Twins 3-2. The Yankees got 18 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-5. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Chance Sisco was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 7-3. The Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 13-3. The Kansas City Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 9-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-1. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
All right, it's game time, y'all. Let's go. It's rain, so they might. So we got my bad, y'all. So we got some rain today, so they might shut it down. You know what I'm saying, or delay it. But let's go. I never play with the quick counts on because why? I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I think when Mookie's in the lineup, I hit better. That's how I feel. When Mookie's in the lineup, I hit better. Yeah, when Mookie's in the lineup, I hit better because Mookie's that guy. Wait, oh, shit. Hold up. I know I did something wrong. Yeah. Hold up. Let me go back. Hold up. I knew I did something wrong. Like, hold up. Ooh, because he been working on that pitch all week. 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 All right, let's go. Yeah, my dude been working on that pitch all week. That shit said rain at first. Don't play with me, nigga. I'm gonna change that sinker up too. I might change that into a sweeping ball, a sweeper. Ooh, delete the sweep. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like when I play with Mookie at the top, it seems like when I play with Mookie, Kenny, and C White at the 1, 2, and 3, nigga, I hit better. My bad. What the fuck? What's up, Gamer Kid? How you feeling, bro? Good morning, bro. Top of the morning, man. What's happening? How you feeling? Ain't you supposed to be in school? I appreciate the like, bro. I appreciate the like. Hit that like button, y'all. Oh, shit. Almost knocked my coffee over. I think we need to go get Yomer.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Tommy Lee, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Daza. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Okay.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-1
by
pitch.
James Arthur a year ago.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
He out.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
It's Kim.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
There we go.
So far this year against Southpaws, Hernandez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Lee has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Line to the right side.
Got that.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Nolan Arenado, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Oh, man, he hot. Somebody to throw around him.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position
What's up,
players,
Silo?
but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ooh, don't
I
do
wouldn't
that,
be
Mr.
surprised
Umpire.
if he had the green light here.
Mr. Umpire, don't
Matter
do
of fact,
that.
I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Oh,
So
shit,
here's
what you playing?
Brandon Nimmo.
What you over there playing?
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And you know what's crazy about these
Arenado
games?
leads
When you
off first
explain
with a pair of outs in the inning.
to the developers about the game,
And he takes this one
they'll just tell
high,
you,
1-1.
I don't know,
Time
that's just
for
how
a
the
look
game
at
was
our
made.
umpires in this one. Working the plate is
that's
Carl
your only
Dixon.
answer?
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will.
NBA,
So you better be on
life.
top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl
That's
Dixon's
one game I
punching
ain't
your
never
tick.
played.
Line drive, and
So
that's
much
a
for a
base hit into
no-hitter.
center field.
That is it. The left fielder,
David Dahl to the plate now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Danny Rosenberg. The Dominican left-hander will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mookie Betts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip.
That kind of looked like it was kind of late, not early, but okay.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Daza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Right now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit.
Damn, nobody is hitting under 300.
Not many pitchers
great.
have figured out how to get him out this season.
Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
I wonder, how do you hit a perfect ball every time? Like,
settling
how?
in
like,
now, Christian
That's
Carter.
just
First cuts for him
like,
here with the
like,
bases open and 2 away.
Swing ratio, like what's the correct swing ratio and pull on it? That's just like when it seems to be good. Like I hit a
Carter
pitch
comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Let's go
into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
About when you're hot, gets 2 bombs.
See, I like his shit. I think I'm about to give myself some shit like that.
When this guy
I forgot which one I do. I think I flipped the bat.
I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Oh, here I go. Can I hit my 50th home run? I'm trying to hit it at home. If I cannot hit it at home, I'm not playing no away game until I hit my 50th home run at home.
We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
She looked just early, like just early.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle.
Jesus.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to
But I hit it just early, and it's nothing.
But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes.
Hey, you know what they need on these games?
Gather themselves
shit called composure.
to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus.
What I'm saying is, just because
starting
it's raining,
pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most
composure is
problems
down,
with
nigga.
it.
Man, come on, stop doing that.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first
Just because it's raining, I'm
rapping.
I've never heard of that shit. Now, for some players,
Hey,
like
let's take a look at the
high
Dodgers on
altitude,
defense. And guys,
just like prime example, the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins cannot win in no type of cold weather. Every cold weather game they've ever played, they've lost. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that's either bullshit or with just some players, because Tom Brady came from a place of ultimate one of the places of ultimate cold weather. You know what I'm saying? Boston, Massachusetts, and all that shit. And you came down to hot ass, sunny ass Tampa Bay, Florida. Like, come on, bro.
And this
you know the magnitude of heat down there, but he managed to win. You know what I'm saying? Or he managed to go into cold games and win. So like I said, with some people, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a composure thing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no motherfucking game thing. That's a composure thing, or a mind state. Strike. That's a mind state, or they can call it composure or mindset. You know what I'm saying?
So coming to the plate, Tony Walters, and he's a guy looking to break out.
They should have a composure
Hasn't been
for
getting
each
the
type of game. Hot weather, cold weather, high altitude, away games. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some players who can't perform for shit in away games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all worried about so much other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should put hurdle. Like, since Saquon Barkley did that crazy ass Superman hurdle, they should put that as a motherfucking attribute. How good your hurdles are, bro. But some niggas jump like old ass men that just fell off the sidewalk.
Another one sent
Some
foul.
people jump like old ass man trying to get up on the sidewalk. You feel me? When you walking across the street, or when you walking them to the doctor, walking your grandpa to the doctor or whatever, and you gotta help him up on the curb and shit. Like, come on, grandpa, you got it. That's what I'm talking about. But hey, what do I know?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Kevin Ross. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Let's go, K-Riz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
See, acquired from Oakland in 2020. That's when I was acquired from Oakland. They traded the fuck out of me. They traded the fuck out of all of us.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And they traded the fuck out of all of us.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there.
I was on the plane to L.A. hugging my blanket, crying.
That as a non-competitive pitch.
He don't want me no more, man. Why he don't want me?
The 1-2.
There it goes.
Swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Don't worry, be happy.
A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
We out here smacking them. Matt Olson. Matt Olson, they played in like 3-4 games, though.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point.
You know what's crazy? I'm about to...
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
How big does the baseball have to be before you launch that motherfucker? You see what I'm saying?
In the air out to left. Giving chase is Dahl, and that is down as that could be 2 bases.
He too slow for 3.
He'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Anton Hayes. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
What the fuck was that?
Guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. Skied in the air to
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I be hitting that shit on the money, bro.
Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to
be on
put
the
it
money
away.
good.
And there
like,
are 2
I don't
gone
understand
now.
that. Good swings, good position, good placement of the ball, but it's, I don't know. It's just the way the game was designed.
So
okay, come on, T. Lee. Wait, he only got 5 home runs on the season? Oh, nah. They need to,
here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Daza has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 2. It's now 2-0 LA.
Trying to get my game to stop looking so ashy in the game.
Stepping in, Danny
This should look
Rosenberg.
ashy as a motherfucker on the
9, 1,
game.
and 2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
I told you that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You got to let
Now
your
the
pitcher
pitch.
warm up. Like, how you...
Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Daza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Nah. Stupid S.A. Come on, get him.
Ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I'm going to say it in Spanish. You know understand no shit you say. You know understand no shit you say. Let's go high with it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Like
That's
the
me.
fastball got
That
away
ain't
from
him.
him
That's
there.
me. That's me.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Come on, Chinley. Good pitch, though. I give him that.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue.
Speed don't mean shit on here, bro. It really doesn't. Like,
there's a hard hit ground ball.
Speed doesn't mean shit. Like, nigga, I could have got that.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad.
I could have got that.
Right where it came from.
I ain't even lying. I could have got that.
So it's
like me as a person in a whole, like as a real person, I could have got that. Because you gotta think quick first step, your reaction and all that shit. Like, what the fuck you got reaction on here for if there's no use, bro? The fuck?
From the stretch.
That was an out. that was a
rain starting to intensify
out,
here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew
and
out
then there was
here.
a
The
good
infield
pitch
around the mound
like,
and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He ain't running that down.
And another foul ball.
What the fuck just happened? Yeah, this controller going wild. I'm over there hitting the button.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
We got 263 home runs already.
Mookie Betts
is got hit.
To start things off
he got
as he looks
hit.
at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
You know what's crazy? I was like, hold on, didn't Mookie Betts come from Boston? Because I'm like, I was like, didn't this nigga used to play with Boston? Like, because he was number 5 in Boston.
Pitch on the way.
I think.
And right into the shift. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
He can't get it.
Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department.
I still got 109 hits. Yeah, he spanked that shit in the first one.
At the plate, Christian Carter. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone.
It doesn't matter that if it's a home run. Like, man, How are you lifting?
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
All right, trying to go for my 50th home run.
Now, Darnell Mason. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I said good.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Shohei hit 50.
In now, Kevin Ross.
He did it right there.
Like the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
When it's a I noticed one thing about these video games. When it's a creative player, dog, like you don't get the same advantages that
misses 1-1.
A Shohei, a
This is
Mookie,
a tough guy to turn
a
to
Berry,
It's got to be hit hard
a Mark
if you're an
McGuire,
infielder.
Sammy
You've got to
Sosa,
catch it and get rid of it
Vladimir,
quickly.
Tatis. You know what I'm saying? Like they're known for consistency. You see what I'm saying? But since your player is a creative player, consistency doesn't exist.
Here's the 1-1.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Don't. You're not
And
finna
here he
do
is in
that.
the third inning.
You're not finna do
Trouble
that.
again.
You
He's
know what I'm
just
saying
not
is
able to find that comfort
it's
zone
harder
out there.
for a creative player to hit a home run or some shit than it is for just a regular player. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's a true, a real life player. I'm like, nah, player, I don't like that.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying
Shit,
speeds.
give me the same
Gave a
advantages,
hard
dog.
fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
I need the same advantages, bro. Fuck that.
Here now the 2-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Or perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and he's back standing.
I don't like that shit.
Here we go.
Run!
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate,
That's why
Matt
I don't
Olson,
like looking on YouTube for shit. They have
double
shit.
first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double.
The nigga
With a
tell
man
you
on
how to
first
run,
right
but
now,
won't show
let
you how to
him
steal
run,
base.
Get you a ribby.
He comes set.
Run,
Here's
run,
the
run, run, run.
pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Like, it'll show you how to run, but won't teach you. This is what I'm saying. I'm about to show you how to throw the ball. I'm putting the ball in my hand and just throwing it. Okay. What about the mechanism, the mechanics?
And they pitch out
What about
here,
the
but
mechanics?
nothing's happening. Ball 2.
What about the mechanics? Instead of me putting the ball in your arm, in your hand, and showing you the mechanics, I just expect you to just learn from just watching me. Fuck no, nigga. Like, what I'm saying is, how do you steal?
Now
Is it
move
L
over
button,
to
this
first.
button, that
And he's
button?
back
You
easily.
click these 2 buttons at the same time. They don't tell you that shit on YouTube. Like, bro, y'all.
A runner on first with
YouTube
2
videos
away.
be weak as shit, bro. But fuck it though, man.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Anton Page, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Shit, I believe the game will teach you better, but I can't use tutorial.
High fly ball out to straightaway
Because
center.
why?
Center
MLB
fielder
the show
on
is
the
offline.
run.
That shit offline.
He's there
this
to
one is
track it
offline
down,
anymore,
and
so
that'll
don't nothing
end the
online
inning.
work. The fuck.
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played
And that's
3
another
full.
thing I hate
It's
about
now 4-0
the new age
LA.
video games. They keep closing servers down and shit. I remember before 2025 came out, college football 25, they shut all the fucking servers down.
Sliding
You couldn't
into
get no
the
high
box,
school teams, no
Brandon
jersey,
Nimmo.
no none
He
of that
reached on a
shit.
single in his
I
first
was
try.
Lots
pissed.
of baseball
Bro,
left in this one
I
as we're
was
still
pissed,
early on.
bro.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time.
Swear, I
1
was
gone here in the
pissed.
4th.
Now back, left fielder, David Dahl.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken.
My
But that
thing
gets
is,
the
if you're
zone
going to
for
shut
a
the servers
strike.
down, you need to shut the game down.
That
'Cause
elevated fastball right there. That is the
service is
biggest
what
change
makes
in
the
the
game.
game today for
Like,
me.
I could play
When I
the
first
game
came up,
without
a lot of guys
the servers
working
being
at
up, but what I'm
Greg
saying
Maddox, east
is,
to west.
what if I want to come back to this game and the shit that I need on this game or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no, bro.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, I need to keep them servers up. Fuck that.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good
I was
patience,
in
and
the
it's
zone,
full 3
and
and
he's
2.
throwing out of the zone. Like, these pitchers on here get so fucking tired, so fast.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot
Foul,
hit down
nigga.
the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Fuck that, bro. Keep calling these fastballs and shit.
Hit back up the
Just
middle.
something to fucking
Fielded
throw 'em off,
cleanly.
man.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
You know, I noticed that's all the fuck they call on here. Fastball, 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 fastball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star
Like,
shortstop
dog,
Corey
you know
Seager.
there's other pitches than the
First
fastball,
delivery to him
nigga.
on the way.
Do you know most pitchers are great fastball hitters? So why do you keep calling fastball, 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 fastball? See what I'm saying? Fastball, fastball. Like, bruh,
Now the
call
0-1.
something else.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Seager isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score. As
would
they
you do that?
close the gap to 3 now.
Why would you do that, bro?
Now batting,
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Lee. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Bruh, YouTube ain't shit, bruh.
He's set and the pitch.
There
and he
go.
turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing
T-Lay.
back to center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. High and deep down the left field line.
Shit.
Oh, he brought it back.
Oh. But I'm going to say this, though, dog. Like, YouTube ain't shit, bro, because, like, I had a video the other day that had 100 and something views, right? I just went on YouTube and looked at something in my history, and that shit was in my history, bro. They took away 100. They took away 50-something views from me, bro. That shit is now only at 53 views, bro.
For another shot. Kenny
Yeah, that's why I ain't really
his last time
motherfucking deep, like, do this YouTube shit. Like, they take views from you. It's like taking money. Like, what if I was getting paid? Nigga, that's like taking money away from me.
The offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1.
Bullshit. YouTube taking views from me.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter, and that'll get down for a base hit.
If that good hits, why aren't they going farther than what they are,
They've
bro?
gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Scott Ober answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Come on, trying to hit my 50. Trying to hit my 50.
At the plate, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Scott Elberg.
The 1-0 home. The line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBI. And as As you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Digging in now, Kevin Ross. 3 across so far in the inning.
This one is a home run.
2 out there on base.
I really quit, bro.
This inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Wait, your bat still says the show. Hey, nigga, don't you make enough money?
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3 runs already home here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
These niggas can hit a home run, but I can't hit 50.
Now a throw over, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
That's crazy. I've been playing this game for more than 4 years, and
that'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the box now, Anton Page. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Keibert Ruiz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Daza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Number 79.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Daza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Lofton is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has
Your
been.
attention, please.
Thank you, Heidi. Andrew Chafin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. him set with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Right to him. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton.
Let's go, Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. Flare out toward right center. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Nolan Arenado.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
See, that's some shit that Jalen Miller couldn't do.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Come on, what game are you watching, huh?
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl, number 13 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Corey Seager, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Standing in now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 3. Christian Carter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now at the plate, Darnell Mason. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Hit softly on the ground to third. Arenado has to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin.
So striding forward now, Kevin Ross. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot. and carved the inside half of the baseball with power.
In now, Matt Olson, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. 2 out with a man at first. Grounded to first. McMahon's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Caleb Mack is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Caleb Mack.
Alex Kirilloff is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Popped him up. Page is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Standing in, Jonathan Daza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lofton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
That'll bring in Nolan Arenado As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
2 out here and a runner at second. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Ace Curtis comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Into the box, David Dahl. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 10-5. Nick Anderson will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Anton Page. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good spot on the black for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Stepping into the box, Ace Curtis. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. kicks and deals. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Popped him up. Arenado has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now bat, right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Plate now, Christian Harder. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got to hurry, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive at the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Darnell Mason. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Jansen's ready. Here it is on 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Wow. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit him now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Ross. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A 1-0 delivery. And he pops it up. Seager over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the eighth.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
1-1.
Line drive to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Riding in once again, Tony Walters. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
One count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now back, the pitcher,
KJ Harrison will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
KJ Harrison.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers, and 8 runs batted in. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Carlos Estevez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carlos Estevez.
Now at the plate, Anton Page. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
The second baseman, number 3.
The pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Nimmo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ruiz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So stepping in, Ace Curtis.
The pitcher, 0-0-8, Curtis.
From the stretch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
In now, Kenny Lofton. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 17-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Daza. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here comes the first pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
17-5 the final in this one tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Lee earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Rosenberg is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Man, I appreciate everybody coming through. That was the game of the day. Dodgers get the win 17-5 by 12 points. But, man, I appreciate everybody who came through, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who watched it and, you know what I'm saying, still came through. But I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. This is your boy. Peace and love. Can't forget that. I'm out. See y'all later.